Why, hello there, YouTubers. It's your turn today. Usually, I do live casts on Facebook and bounce them over to YouTube and Instagram, which shall remain nameless. But today, let's start with you folks getting it live, and I'll send it to the other places later on. This is Mighty Fine Guitars in Lafayette, California, 20 miles about due east of San Francisco and only slightly north, kind of in the Tri-Cities area of Orinda, Moraga, and Lafayette. La Morinda, we call it. Come on in, I want to show you the shop. Here's, we've just stepped inside the front door right now. Over here, on this long wall, is the Wall of Small, so called because there's lots of small guitars here. As many of us get older, and most of us do, we also get wider. Did I put that discreetly enough? And a smaller guitar will suit us better. Let's face it, a lot of music these days, a lot of guitar music gets played sitting on the couch, watching Netflix or sports or something. And having a couch cuddler, having a sofa sweetheart to play is really handy, rather than those big old Dreadnoughts that were, and jumbos, which were probably always too big for us. But when certain of us of a certain vintage were coming up, if it wasn't a Dreadnought, it wasn't a guitar. Or else if it was one of them lady guitars that Joan Baez played, and Bob Dylan, for whatever reason, he decided to play a small guitar. Not so. Small guitars sound great. They can sound huge, and you can actually play them sitting on a couch. So here's the Wall of Small. Lots of small builders in here. That's kind of one of the things about this shop. This is the golden age of guitar building, and there have never been so many really great builders as there are right now. And here are some of them. There's Michael Propson. There's Nashville Guitar Company. There's Peter Rodman, John Howe, John DeLapp, Lyon and Healy from 1,000 years ago. There's Frank Troncalli. And there's Martin. More to say about Martin later. There's the Santa Cruz Guitar Company. Moving over this way through the shop, we've got, this is where things start getting big. These two walls, these two diagonal walls, are kind of where the biggish guitars live. Jumbos and Dreadnoughts. Here's some Loudons, a Klein. Look at the lovely Klein. There we go. Over on this wall, we've got three Goodalls. We've got a Fleischmann. We've got a Guild. We've got another Propson. We've got a Filed. How about that? Guitars from all over the world. Oh, God. I sound like a salesperson, don't I? Sorry. Back to this wall, which is kind of the wall of medium-sized guitars. These guitars are kind of, in Martin parlance, triple O or OM size, kind of medium-sized guitars. The do-it-all great size guitars, where there's plenty of bass, there's plenty of volume, but the guitar isn't so huge, especially across the waist, where it really counts, that the guitar sits up too high in your lap and is uncomfortable to play, or kills the inside of your right elbow if you're a right-handed guitar player. Not to be parochial about the whole thing. But there they are, lots and lots of really great triple O and OM guitars. Grimes up in the corner. There's Micheletti. There's Sexauer. There's Sandon. Noland. Another DeLapp. Eric Schoenberg. John Grevin. John Datlin. Beneteau. Mark Beneteau from all the way from Canada. Here's a Santa Cruz, an OM. There's Bruce Potter. Kevin Corcoran, Haydn, Sparky Kramer. Down here in the corner, a couple of 12 strings. There's a Tony Yamamoto and a Bruce Potter. Here's a Harvey Leach, fantastic Brazilian guitar. And here's Mission Control right here. This is where it all happens, right here, at Mission Control with computer and telephone. That's what a shop needs these days. Now here we move into the corner that just about everybody asks about. This is the Martin and Gibson corner. Even in a shop like this, people walk in the door over there and they say, oh, nice. Got any Martins? Got any Gibsons? Yep, indeed. Sure do. And here they are. There's an L200, a Gibson L200. Here's three Martin D28s clustered in here, a double O28, a 1954 D18, a Gibson J50 from the 1960s, a little old 1969 016 New Yorker. And here on the carousel is stuff that just didn't fit elsewhere. Also fabulous guitars. Oh, I forgot to show you this this oddish bird over here with the Stouffer style headstock. There's a double O Stouffer style with the requisite coffin style case, of course. So today, just a quick tour of the shop here. I'm in Lafayette, California, the San Francisco Bay Area, kind of behind the Berkeley Hills. Come on in. I'm open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays for retail. I'm here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but ostensibly just for lessons. Or appointments. If you want to make an appointment, I'll fit you in between lessons on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm closed Sundays and Mondays, but open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You're more than welcome. Come on in. So that's a quick tour of the shop. Thanks for tuning in. Your old pal Stevie Coyle here at Mighty Fine Guitars, to be continued. Oh, I just got to show you this one. Everything in the world comes in here. And I should tell you, I don't solicit any of these guitars. These guitars walk in, well, with people. They walk in by themselves. People walk in and say, you know, for XYZ reason, the typical profile is people walk in and say, you know, for XYZ reason, I'm not playing this guitar. Somebody should. I'm screwing them. I'm blowing my karma. So let's sell this guitar. That's the reason most of these guitars are here. Vastly, mostly. So, but take a look at this bad boy. A Harmony, a 1958 Harmony Montclair with Harmo metal on it. Wow. Something for everyone here at Mighty Fine Guitars in Lafayette, California. And your old pal Stevie Coyle, for the moment, signing off. Hopefully. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. All right, GoPro.